Evolution of information communication technology is very fast. We feel like the whole wide world is globally connected because we can access internet anytime, anywhere using smartphones. Also, we can build open social network by using SNS. However, the reality is different. Why don't we check the reality together? Can we easily communicate with people in developing countries? Well, LTE, high-end devices such as smartphones and new mobile services will now for the foreseeable future be a solution for developing countries. Also, while Africa accounts for 14% of world's population, only 5.6% of internet subscribers are Africans. Not only of developing countries, but also, is it possible to communicate in the midst of natural disasters? Well, here is an example. Japan's earthquake and tsunami damaged undersea lines, downed antennas, and overall infrastructure for both land and wireless communications. Also, same thing happened in Haiti. When hurricanes, earthquakes, and floods strike, communication becomes essential for emergency assistance. Therefore, two-way radios such as TETRA and P25 has been used in disaster relief support. Communication infrastructure is different in many countries and in special cases. Can these various kinds of communication infrastructure can be converged? We can solve the problem with Open Platform Interface for Communication, OPIC project. OPIC project will help rural NGO workers able to access social network services without accessing internet. OPIC project also will help frequency-based communication method to be able to access social network services. Hard to believe it, but it is possible.
Hello, I am an NGO worker from Save the Children Korea. I'm currently dispatched to a developing country. I had a problem on contacting with the head office of NGO before I met OPIC project. But because of OPIC project, I can leave a message on OPIC SNS even though internet is not working here. I don't need internet. If I give a call and leave a minute voice message, the message will automatically go to OPIC SNS on Save the Children Korea's account. Let me show you a demonstration.
Hello, welcome to OPIC. Thank you for your calling. Listen. Save the Children Korea on OPIC. Please leave a minute message. Press pound when you finish.
Cholera has been prevalent here. Send the Ducora ASAP. Also, drought has been so long. Please bring barrels of water when next supply team comes.
This is Save the Children's account on OPIC web service. You can see the message from NGO worker that has been pushed to the web. The voice message has been translated to text form by Windows Speech API. Also, Save the Children worker can reply to the NGO worker in developing country. We can send the message something like this. Let's check the message on NGO's workers' phone in developing country. Before we started this project, we asked 20 international development teams of Korean NGOs. Here are two feedback examples. First, Korean Medicine Service Team Abroad, KOMSA said, when the team is abroad, there is inconvenience of communicating between the team and the office in Korea via internet and messenger due to the poor connectivity. Second, KVO International mentioned the local internet environment is very poor, that the information exchange between the Korean branch and the locals is not smooth at all. Therefore, we searched the environment in developing countries. First, global internet penetration. Internet subscribers in developing countries are a few. However, the internet access is bad. A good thing is mobile usage is radically increasing. Well, poor internet access but mobile is possible. So we brought an idea. Imagine yourself uploading information on OPIC web service using a one phone call without internet. You might wonder how this amazing work is possible. We would like to connect local NGOs in developing countries and international organizations as well as social network users. So first, NGO in developing countries just gives one phone call. We use Tropo Interactive Voice Response Cloud API, which makes it simple to build phone and SMS applications. Operation cost is very low, just 3 cents per 1 minute voice and 2 cents per SMS. The voice message or SMS will be transmitted to cloud computing server. On the cloud computing server, we provide OPIC web service based on Silverlight. Also, we provide a mobile web service based on HTML5. Therefore, finally, internet organizations or NGOs in developed countries can get the message from NGOs in developing countries. Not only of that, but also the message can be widely spread to social network users through Facebook and Twitter. Then a question might occur. Why OPIC stands for Open Platform Interface for Communication? The answer would be because OPIC is a communication service interface on cloud computing server. Thus, OPIC service can be connected to variety of communication methods. Let me show you how it can be easily replicated in another case. As I mentioned earlier, the RF communication systems such as TETRA, which is emergency communication method, can be easily connected to OPIC cloud. Let me show you a demonstration.
Hello, I am an NGO and I'm currently dispatched to Haiti. Because of earthquake, internet is not working and also phone is not working here. So I'm going to use this radio module to with NGO on OPIC web service. So let me show you a demonstration. This is UNICEF, local NGO in Haiti. The earthquake has broken, many people are lost, and it is very urgent situation. So in Korea, on UNICEF's account on OPIC service, the information that I just uploaded a while ago has been pushed here. Actually, it is awesome that we can access web service without internet. Let's see our web service and what else we can do.
Let's suppose we are UNICEF Korea. First, we log into OPIC web service. You can see recently the information has been uploaded from Haiti. Actually, speech-to-text engine is not perfect. Therefore, we also store the live voice media file. Let's listen to it.
This is UNICEF, local NGO in Haiti. The earthquake has broken, many people are lost, and it is very urgent situation.
To spread this urgent situation to everyone, UNICEF Korea can log into their Twitter or Facebook account. Let's log into Facebook on UNICEF Korea and spread this information by uploading on the wall.
We also made a mobile web page. So let's get in here. And on the mobile web service, you also can see the information has pushed. Message: this is UNICEF local NGO in Haiti. The earthquake has broken, many people are lost, and it is very urgent situation. So you can see another informations are posted here. Okay.
Also, UNICEF Korea can reply on the message from Haiti. For an example, this is UNICEF Korea, got the message. We will take connection right away. We have mainly 5 interoperabilities. let me tell you which technologies are used for interoperability on OPIC project. First, different types of communication methods are converged to one service and working together, such as cellular phone, RF-based network, IP-based network, and etc. Second, Internet protocols and standards are used, such as XML, SOAP, and RESTful services. Third, various cloud services are used, such as Tropo and Azure, Facebook, Twitter, and other social media services. Fourth, ASP.NET and HTML5 are used for mobile environment to support offline scenario and rich web media. Fifth, for identification interoperability, Google OpenID is used. Now, maybe question would be, is the interoperability benefit an intrinsic part of the design and development? Thus, we asked 20 NGOs this question: how much do you want to use OPIC solution? And 90% of them said they really strongly wanted this OPIC solution. Also, we asked the question, how much OPIC will affect on NGO marketing? Also, 90% of them said it will have a strong impact. To show OPIC is general enough to cover a wide range of scenarios, we attached some feedbacks on this slide. And the second feedback, good hands, said, for fundraising interest and promotion of targeting general citizens would be great in Korea. Also, World Vision, Hong Gun-oh, he said, wow, this is amazing. It looks like it can be very useful for aid teams' DRR purpose and development teams' advocacy purpose if it happens in reality. To show how it would be deployed to real users, we should talk about operation cost. We use Tropo, and Tropo is interactive voice response system, and which is cloud API and builds phone and SMS application very cost effectively. Just sending a voice message is only 3 cents per minute, and sending one SMS is only 2 cents. Also, getting an international number for a month is just $10. Plus, already 116 countries are using TETRA and P25 in emergency cases. OPIC solution can be plugged in base station and enables OPIC SNS. In terms of deployment, here's international organization's opinion. UNICEF, which is affiliated with UN, Shin Hae-sung, she said, OPIC should be used in UN or other international society organizations so that it could be good means to communicate with the people in developing countries. And also she said, once it is the final stage, I will be more than happy to help when you contact us. So we interpret this, OPIC can be really used in real world. Also, OPIC designed to be pluggable with the future interoperability. That is why we made OPIC as an open platform. Thus, OPIC is very replicatable and pluggable with the future interoperability. So, now let's talk about Millennium Development Goals. OPIC project will help dispatched NGO workers communicate with head offices. Also, OPIC project will help build communication in emergency cases. So OPIC can do building communication infrastructure, supplying goods in developing countries, asking aid in emergency cases, and helping NGOs collaboration. So these are pretty related to Global Partnership for Development. According to UN Millennium Campaign, the Millennium Goals represent a global partnership for development. The deal makes clear that it is primary responsibility of poor countries to work toward achieving the first 7 goals. So, to achieve first 7 goals of MDGs, we need global partnership for development. So, to global partnership for all MDGs, we propose Open Platform Interface for Communication, OPIC project. Thank you very much.